chairperson's report, in the packet. I do wanna read one thing I did get from, I got a thank you card from the, Lakeview Yacht Club addressed me and the town board, for our duties to the town board. Thank you for your part in helping us successfully hold our youth Lakeview Yacht Club, WY14 boat regatta, July 19th. The added area provided for trailers helped us run and organize 46 boat event for up and coming sailors from the yacht club. Carl Kent co-chair, so I want to thank you. On my activity report, they listed the meetings. There's one thing that happened since then. We had a report on Miller Road of construction equipment, heavy equipment, crawler type equipment, going down Miller Road and up Stone School Road, back to Highway 20, get around the bridge out. I don't know how, that could be. I went and looked, and Todd, you went and looked also?
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see a trace of that, so, it's been going back and forth, but no, I didn't see anything, so, I'll follow up with the person that called. So, any questions on my report? Supervisor activity report, Supervisor Church.
I have nothing else to add.
Okay. The report is in the packet. Media IP report, is also in the packet. It's just the general numbers on the website, 386 subscribers, YouTube, 63 live streams, and Facebook, 1,269 followers.
So for a couple of months, we've had these budget items to consider while future planning. Do we have any values that we would consider, or can we ask Jennifer that for our budget meeting?
I think budget time is when we should discuss it, and I think, additional information from her would be helpful for us to consider. So, I will,
What her suggested budget,
Yes.
would be based on research?
yeah, because actually, last year we were a little short because of, we were just posted mostly, right?
Postage is insane, yes.
Yes, and printing, and, you know, we could have amended that, we decided not to. I think when we do our budget this year, we should have a appropriate number of newsletters to make sure that we get out the entire message that we want. So I think that's going to be an idea. So, anything else on appropriations? Right, Public Works, Shield.
Everybody see my little report? That's not all. Questions?
Thanks for the vote launch improvements.
Give us a little, update on where our road projects
Our summer road projects just started today. Started on Honey Creek Road, they milled and undercut where they needed to. Going over to Army Lake tomorrow. Then Wednesday, Wolfway and Beetle Meadows. We had a little issue with the homeowner on South Shore, we resolved that. Just with some grading, additional building. And then, well, they're hoping to have everything paid by the end of the week, South Shore, which is gonna be the first week of October, I believe.
So Honey Creek Road will only be today and tomorrow, or?
No, they milled it all today, they gotta do some base patching, they're hoping to get to it tomorrow, it'll probably be Wednesday. And then final pave on Thursday, and then shouldering sometime after that.
The only challenge is with 20 backs and alternate
Yep,
routes.
yep. And one thing with Honey Creek Road, which is gonna be nice, Thursday when they're paving it, they're paving it one pass. Don't see them down the middle of the breaking part. Which will be really nice. They both has big enough paver now to do it.
road from the
Oh,
village,
yeah.
up to
Yeah.
Hams Road,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But a lot of times you can't, like personally from my house, I can't take 20 into town.
Yeah.
So we go up to Miller Road, which turns into Hunter Creek as an alternate path, and found out that was closed.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have much control over their scheduling. We kinda held off a long time on that, waiting to see if we got
Okay,
anything from
funny
the
like that.
agricultural grant, which we didn't
Right.
get, so. And that we're gonna redo for, by the end of the month.
So it's gonna be.
Would you provide an update to the board regarding the response received to the letter that was sent by me on road damage?
Surprisingly very responsive. Teams already got 2 payments, I've talked to the other 2 homeowners today, they're both more than willing, and we discussed, one of the homeowners is, he's gonna pay for a little bit more road work in front of his house. So, that's, thirty some thousand dollars I will be getting back from them. None of them had a problem, because they all knew it was coming, they all knew they did damage it when I talked to them, so. I think we had a payment back within days after, one that they got on the line. Put in, cause I just finally got the bids for the town hall garage. 2 different ones from 2 different companies, one was $524.49, one was $5,049 for the garage door. I don't know, Kim, what we had left in our book, that was something we knew. And Joe said, yeah, probably was. Yeah, cause I just gave them the size of the garage, they actually came out and measured the inside of their garage. Cause I just want I know when we built it, the garage was 28 by 36, it's actually 27 by 34, those square footage.
So, the amount,
This is wrong.
yeah, well, one of the amounts were, it was 6,500, but then for 65.52, and then a family discount for 552, what is that?
I had that highlighted.
So,
Yeah.
is that because we just work out the entrance, or?
No, it's, the daughter's fiancé works for a company.
Oh, wow. Okay, so 6,000 is the estimate for that.
Well, no, it was revised.
Yeah, once they actually got the square footage.
5,049
Yeah.
is the new.
That's the one.
But there was no
that-
change in the
Yes.
date or anything.
So 5,040. And then $5,000 is then
$5,049, once they actually did the correct square footage.
but then they took out the 49 again, and made it 5,000 even. Right?
Yeah, they shaved off the.
Well, I didn't even notice it on the last page.
Yeah, 5,000.
Yeah.
And yes, we have plenty of money, in our fund, that we noticed this, didn't we? Approved our expenditure for police garage work treatment. So, we should do it, so.
Yeah, well, that's, that has to do with it, cause it's still new concrete, there's no cracks they gotta fix. Minimal prep,
And,
compared to the little bit that we did on the front side, so it's like 4,500.
In addition-
3 times as much.
in addition to the non-slip qualities, the other aspect is keeping the chlorines out of concrete, as you know, salt will eat concrete.
Yeah, you end up with spalling in concrete, where it starts to pop and hit.
Yeah. So, the
Clean up
vehicles,
and,
Yeah.
the vehicles coming in off the road, and they're all the time, and that's a big deal. So we actually were talking about this floor treatment for a couple of months here, and, now the garage is complete, now it's time to do it, and I think we should act on this and get this one up, so. We need a motion to approve Spartan Coatings for $5,000 to, do the floor treatment in the police garage. and we utilize ARPA funds for that. Yes, correct.
I'll make a motion that we approve the quote from Spartan Coatings for, covering the board garage of the garage for a total of $5,000, $2,500 down payment to be made. Using ARPA funds.
I'll second.
Okay, second motion, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so, 4, 0. Okay. Right, you had another,
Yep, I trying to find somebody to fix the bridge on walls, old fieldstone. One gentleman I talked to from the Dynamic Contracting, that gave us a price a couple years ago, $18,000, I haven't heard back from him. And met with Matt, the mud tech out there, I was trying to find somebody to do it. This is it's like a special thing, especially working with the water. I talked with Craig Webster from the DNR for permits and whatnot. So, talking with Matt, I don't think it's an emergency anymore. I think we can put it in as a budget item, for next year.
This is quite a.
Yeah, it's
$10,000.
there's a 10,000 gap in there, because
yeah,
once they start in there,
Right.
just like rover, once you start picking away at that, it starts falling apart. And that's another thing is trying to make sure it not falls in the water.
so you're thinking that, we can do
Yeah, and then I know even with Craig Webster out there, we talked about a couple different things with shotcrete, trying to seal it up once it is fixed, so the water doesn't get in there either. It just, with the freeze thaw cycles, what's doing it, and that's got, we're 81 years old, I think, probably most of them.
Yeah, and through the town association, the 6 to 20 foot culvert program is continuing on its way, got your newsletter, recently, to give you an update. They'll be starting the inspection on it,
In December.
no cost to us, on all of it, we have 8 of those in our town.
Yep.
And this is one of them, one of Bill Heights is probably one that would be the first one out to shoot. But the other 2 major bridges we have, they're 100 years old, and they're, 2 of them are made up stone and water, so. We've been doing some repairs on those.
Yeah, all 8 of them have had repairs on them in the last couple of years, tuck pointing, the rocks are replaced. And luckily, there's a major one on Hill Valley, when we had that flooding in 2016. When it was over the road there, that didn't do more damage to that one.
There's some, maybe fine stonework there, because if that thing would have rained, that's winter over there.
Same with one in town line, when that came over the road there, they held.
Where Carter School is not.
When he says guards available, does that mean he's,
No.
assuming he can get it, or is he expecting us to do it?
No, I contacted one of our part-time snowplow drivers, he used to have his own beer company, or let us use the parts.
They are providing that.
How does this, Troy compost site look? How's that gonna work?
Pretty good, I talked to Jason, he's just working on that, waiting on getting some kind of contract from their attorney.
So
Split
you gonna split the hours or anything?
split the hours, yep, he
through the end of August, we had 7,286 calls for service, still averaging 1.4 calls per hour. For the year, through the end of August, we had 808 citations issued. Last month was our highest number, 231 citations issued, and so far, 9 days into September, there's already been 47 citations issued. So, our folks are keeping themselves busy. Earlier in the year, Lieutenant Runge came across a grant sponsored by We Energies, and asked permission to write for the grant. It's in the amount of $2,000. He and I decided that purchasing a new AED, to have an additional AED on hand, would be the best use of that, get a Ford AED. And so he wrote the grant, and We Energies awarded us that grant. And I went in and last week, I believe it was, and went to the West Dallas Fire Department, met with We Energies, so wanted to let you know that we were awarded a grant by We Energies, and we thank them for that, and they do that every year, so as items come up, we can apply for the grant. Doesn't guarantee us that we will win it, but it's a good idea to apply for it and get it out there. So.
Thanks for doing that.
Anybody have any questions for me? Additionally, received an application for a part-time officer, that I'd like to move forward with on that. I'll just give you general information. I haven't conducted a background investigation, but it's a certified officer, he's local, and known to the community, so I think he'd be a great addition, and I know he wants to work part-time on the road and on the boat, so he'd be another officer that we can count on to give us some hours, and somebody with 7 to 10 years of experience would be a nice addition to it. And they're a trainer, they instruct in firearms and a couple other activities, which would really Lieutenant Runge in doing some of those duties.
Could you, kind of verify that the team is playing with the DNR and the Brisbane for the boats, and always on the lake, you're not taking away the funding, but you're not paying for the boats?
That is correct. They don't pay, DNR only pays straight wages for the boat. You must be a certified officer. I know some agencies, like Delaware Township, where I used to work, you could use like community service officers or college students that wanted to get into law enforcement. They weren't certified. Unless they're certified, they don't qualify and they don't get reimbursement. So you have to be a certified police officer, and you cannot pay overtime wages. So only base wages would be covered. So any of our full-time people that went out there and worked the boat, it would require us to pay, and it would be on the taxpayers of the town to cover those wages, and we would need to increase our budget for those purposes.
We hired some part-time.
We have, yes, yep.
Focused on both.
Correct. Yep, Lieutenant Markley from the city of Delavan is one of our part-time officers. We also had Keith from the village of Walworth that is working for us on the boat. So, and giving us some part-time hours, so. We were able to grab a couple people mid-year and put them to work.
Any other questions for Keith? Equipment update, did you kind of cover that?
The equipment that I was talking about is the AED, the addition of the AED. I was asked by We Energies not to speak about it until September 1st, so I may have been vague when I talked to Kim for the agenda, just because they made a request, they didn't want to announce it until September 1st. first. I think their event in Milwaukee was on the 30th, so they asked that we didn't say anything publicly.
Alright, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
ETSD report. Report church.
My report is in the packet. I would like to extend a thank you to Lieutenant Jaworski and Supervisor Leonard for being part of the Detroit, Fire and Rescue Department's open house this weekend. And, we are, as I cited in the report, we are working on preparing our ambulance and personnel for, a higher level of service. We are going to, receive our medical direction from Aurora and NAPCO Health, so that will allow us to utilize our paramedics once equipment and training have been completed at a paramedic level, instead of requiring us to always use an intercept with departments such as Midland or Elkhorn, who have certified paramedics and a higher level of service licensure. Any questions?
You did a little forecasting in your report, but the
I
event
did.
was well attended.
It was.
I trust it was.
It was. Yes. I knew from the amount of calls that I got when we postponed the event, that, there would be a plentiful turnout, so, and, the 11 to 1 o'clock hours were very plentiful. Sort of slowed a little bit between 1 and 2:30, but gave our personnel a little chance to get something to drink, so that they could continue talking. While many of our personnel were also doing, demonstrations. They had cooking demonstrations, how to put out a kitchen fire, how to escape a burning building if you're, caught and such, so. And, then demonstrating the jaws of life extrication of a car. So they're cool.
Thanks very much.
Okay.
Alright, next report is property report, David.
We did not have a report yet, we just met prior to this meeting today. The first meeting, we didn't have any approved minutes yet. The Ruth Lake, report is attached, as well as the 2025 budget, which, Kim, I thank you, I thought we were gonna go through the budget meetings, but, it was a strong season, so comparing, 24, they did have an increase in rates in 24, so that helps, to the budget. They also added some boat slips, so it has been and the weather has been pretty good, so it's been a good season for 2024. And actually, in looking at the 2025 budget, you will see, that the municipalities funding is slightly less than it was in 2024. I think it was 84,550 between the three communities in 24 and 25, it's down to 82,038.76. Just recently, they, sent the invoice for the second draw for 2024. The great news on that is, because we had a good year, $30,000 out of that second draw is actually gonna be paying down the loan that the Blue Lake has open, which will save $32,000 in interest next year. And then after that is paid down, we're gonna refinance with municipal backing from the town of Troy, and that should bring it from about 7.5% to 5.5%, because there was no municipal backing. So that's like great news, and we're gonna pay that off probably in 3 or 4 years, that balance of that loan that is outstanding. The budget that you have does include, you can see some of the repairs, continued repairs at the site. The new commercial refrigerator was identified by the, FDA audit. And we are also investing in one more inflatable. The inflatables has really brought the attendance up this year at the park, there's some in the toddler area size, and then more, and then it's like a obstacle course for, in the bigger, in the deeper area, and then adding a fourth pod onto it. Someone on the board did ask, yeah, so it's a nice area, someone on the board did ask, does that mean we're gonna have too many people coming, are we gonna need more lifeguards? But they do feel like it's manageable, cause it's just another section,
Spreads out all the people that are there.
yeah, and the lifeguards have been pretty proactive, like if it gets busy out there, they can go out on a board and, patrol from there. So, has been a really good year, exciting to see that we can make some progress on the loan. And that our payment for 2025 is actually going down a little bit, and it will be in the two disbursements.
Does that payment for 2025 include the 1,500 we approved last month?
It does, yes, so for the herbicide treatment that we talked about last month, that's included in there. The capital is also included in there, so, but with the fall, you know, like, because we're gonna use a lot of that to pay off the loan, likely the 2025 draw, the first draw will be likely January, February timeframe. There isn't a lot of activity, so, lottery. So I would make a motion that we approve the Blue Lake Memorial 2025 budget as presented.
Under discussion, we can do that, and it's quite properly do it, but it actually won't get really approved until it's included in our full budget, and then there's a meeting of electors to actually approve the levy. So, I do think having everybody up front and seeing this as an improvement for what we had in the past. So, I think we should get that this one. Any other discussion on that?
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that either, if it would just be reviewed with our budget meeting
I
for
was
the
just
year.
following Jerry's directions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got it from Jerry, so,
Okay.
Yeah.
who's the chairman for the dormitory. So,
Can I ask, do you know if you've had more people on the beach, or if the events that you guys have had, increased it overall?
I think it was both.
Okay.
The Jaws movie was a big draw, and it was very busy there. They had, it was, so it was a big inflatable screen that was massive, and you could watch it from both sides, so there were people watching the movie Jaws from in the water. And yes, we did have some lifeguards go out with some families, you know.
Good job.
Yeah, it was big. And it, like I said, it's been a really strong year. There we are gonna try and be a little bit stricter, and maybe have 2 people at the gates, for monitoring outside residents. That we've had some issues with that.
Overall, that's a lot of good news. Okay, we have a motion and a second, to approve the Blue Lake 2025 budget, motion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None, motion carried. Thank you. The View Management District report.
It's in the packet, Craig, here.
Greg is not here, so I'm trying to make sure it's there, and yes, it was, 1, 2. 2 games. Okay, recycling bid report.
Yes, the, e-cycling event is going to be scheduled for first week in October, that will be, Saturday, I think, the 5th of October for the recycling. And, number 2, the recycling grants to responsible units application is due 1st of October, and the recycling committee